It seems we can't even talk to each other anymore.
This is the weirdest thing Disney Channel ever aired, and I'm including the Even Stevens musical episode.
I'm the master of the gym.
Welcome back to Patrick Gosier Breakdown. Today we are breaking down the 1999 hit, Can of Worms. And boy, it is a wild ride. This is one Disney Channel original movie that I had actually never seen. I feel like they played the promo for this movie over and over thinking that kids would like these aliens. Wikipedia says it played for Wiztober. It also was part of Monthstober, and it was part of Hauntober. And can I say right off the bat, I actually love this movie. Our main character is Mike Pillsbury. Yes, like the buttery, flaky crust of a pastry.
Baked on a buttery, crispy crust.
Flaky!
Mike Pillsbury is your typical nerdy Disney protagonist, okay? He's bad at football, he's great at programming random things, and he's constantly exploring his own thoughts and feelings by telling made-up alien stories to his best friend's brother. He's also, like, strangely really good with girls, but we'll get to that. He doesn't feel like he fits in, not just at his school, but on this planet. You ever felt that way? Like you don't fit in on this planet Earth we call Earth. This planet Earth we call Earth. Little blue marble. His dad really only cares about him if he's good at football, which he's not.
Isn't he going the wrong way?
Stop, you idiot!
And his bully Marcus, who is also strangely good at programming. This might be like a programming magnet school. They don't mention that, but like everyone knows how to program things really well. I think Marcus the bully is maybe the most three-dimensional bully to ever be put on a Disney screen. Early on in the film, like this is like an established Hollywood film. Early on in the movie, Marcus and Mike, they have like a floppy disk fight, a floppy disk off. The bully Marcus comes into the class, he puts a floppy disk in and tries to embarrass Mike. Then Mike, with like one keystroke, suddenly sends an email to the teacher who, like, it's a love letter from the principal. It says like, I've always loved you. And she runs out. So now he can put his floppy disk in and push enter. And this happens. I just love how one kid leans over to the bully Marcus and he's like, "That's your head." As if to tell us, the audience, like, if you didn't recognize him, that's the bully's head on that pig. But also the hacking in this movie, just like, it just takes like one or two button presses and like, you can make anything happen. The love interest in this movie is Caitlin Sandman. She's the head cheerleader, and she's played by a pre-parenthood Christina Erickson. Erica Christensen. I don't know who Christina Erickson is. She's not in this movie. This girl, again, the head cheerleader, is not at all the stereotype that you would expect in a movie like this. She's like really cool and emotionally mature and understanding. And so, after seeing the awesome display of pig hackery that just happened at school, Caitlin comes to Mike's house. And while he's in his treehouse telling one of his sci-fi stories to his neighbors and friends, his sister comes and says, "Caitlin's here."
She's waiting in your room.
What? What is this family doing? Like a strange teenage girl shows up and like, go wait up in his room. I don't think that's ever happened in history. And also, the girl doesn't know his family. Like, she shouldn't just go in to the house and like wait in a strange room. The whole thing's very weird. Caitlin is in charge of decorating the school dance this year, a Halloween dance, I think we'll see. And she wants Mike to help program the decorations. She wants like high-tech decorations for this magnet school. And Mike is just a bumbling idiot. But it seems the weirder his answers are, the more she's into him.
You're the man to help me do it.
The man? I am me? Wow. The man? Yeah, why not? Definitely, absolutely.
So that means yes?
He agrees to do it. Cue decorating montage. They really went all out with this music. It's like a mix of a Styx synth solo and like I'm Too Sexy. Mike continues to be weird, but he must have some like nerdy super genius riz. Bless me.
I would have thought you'd have gone, but you didn't. Forget it. I should probably stop speaking right now.
But pretty soon it's the night of the big dance. They get on the mic and make this big announcement like, thanks for coming.
This production was brought to you by Mike Pillsbury, Starfield Intergalactic Communications and Entertainment Corporation. That's me.
She just asked him to like help decorate, but now he's like the MC of this dance. And she's even like, hey, make sure this can go on autopilot because I want to dance with you. Like things are really coming together for Mike. He fits in on this planet. Little blue marble. Until Marcus, super hacker genius, jock bully, decides he's going to burn down the school. He also pushes like 2 keys, gets this thing spinning so fast it starts on fire. Like it's a pretty huge fire. And then one of the teachers has to come and spray out the fire with the fire extinguisher. But Mike's like, no! And he jumps in front and he gets fire extinguisher gunk on him. He's pretty upset. And that is when he runs home in a fit of rage in a storm. In like teen angst, he runs outside to his big giant programmable satellite that his family has. He hooks up his computer and he types away and he says, come and rescue me. I'm being held captive on this planet. It beams out into the sky and at the same time lightning's going and he realizes something's wrong, so he starts running. And then lightning strikes the satellite dish and it's a giant explosion. This is like action movie level explosion as he jumps away in slow motion. And now we know where the budget for Halloween Town went. If you haven't seen the Halloween Town breakdown, go watch it right now. Come back to this. Up until now, this has been your classic like nerd struggles to fit in movie. Now it's about to go from weird science to gross out Stargate SG-1 episode. Because literally the next day, a dog comes out of what they call a Stargate. But it's like a doghouse looking portal and the dog can talk to him and he says, hey, my name's Barnabas. I got your message. I'm here to take you away from this planet where you're being held captive. I work for a dog nonprofit. And this will be the least weird alien that we see by far. Oh, also the dog, Barnabas from the Planet Puppets, he's played by Malcolm McDowell. Yeah, that Malcolm McDowell. Stanley Kubrick, and then Can of Worms. It's a ridiculous thing that he's in this movie. So Barnabas tells Mike that his message has literally opened a
can of worms.
That's the name of the movie. His message has shown that Earth has reached a certain level of technology, and now it's no longer covered by the like primitive Planet Act or something like that. Mike thinks he's just hallucinating or something, so... Uh-oh. Are they here for me? What was I saying? Mike thinks that he's hallucinating, so he goes inside and he's like, I just need to calm down and eat something. Gets himself a big old hamburger and a piece of corn. That'll be important. Because out of a gross, slimy portal, the worst scene in any movie I've ever seen is about to happen. The BOAM is here. B-O-A-M? I don't know. They don't spell it in the movie. BOAM. And the BOAM appears at the same time that Caitlin decides to call and try to say that she's sorry for what happened at the dance. So while Mike is on the phone, this disgusting creature is just running rampant in his house. I want to throw up just thinking about this scene.
I think we have something good going on. What do you say?
Oh, that's nauseating.
Mike, are you listening to me? What is happening over there?
It's just like so much gas and slime and pus is coming out of this creature. I watched this scene the same way that I watch hoof trimming videos. Have you seen a cow hoof trimming video online? I'm not going to show you. I don't want to show you because it's so gross. But I sort of love them. Shout out to the Hoof GP. Is his name the Hoof GP? It'll be on the screen. If you want to see something gross but intriguing, check out a cow hoof trimming video. For this scene alone, this should be like a R rating. Turns out the Bohm is a lawyer who actually wants to sue Earth on Mike's behalf. That's his whole thing, even though he's gross. It's a commentary on lawyers. The Bohm totally ruins Mike's chance with Caitlin. He calls her gross, I think, and she hangs up on him. So he goes to her house to apologize for what just happened. But as he approaches the door, he meets yet another alien, which the credits just called the Loafer alien. This is like the iconic alien that's on the poster. I don't know why. He doesn't really do anything in the movie that important. I think he's just like a cool design. What's not cool is he just inexplicably wears like penny loafer shoes. They never say why. But he's a intergalactic TV executive who wants to make Mike's story into like a cool series on TV. Again, this is like another commentary on like TV producers or something. They really stuck it to the man with this movie. But the loafer alien can also freeze time. So he like freezes Caitlin, he freezes other people. He kind of hurts Mike by jumping on him. And then Mike tells him no, and he disappears into his TV-like portal. But again, this has caused him to miss Caitlin, so she thinks that he just stood her up again at the door. These aliens are messing with his riz. Then there's this guy, the Jarm, and all he wants to do is just have Mike endorse his product, the Jarmonica, which seems to be some kind of kitchen gadget. It's never explained. He has a bottom half of a face and a top half, but he never flips it in the actual movie. So that was a missed opportunity there. Then there's this like lady alien floating head with tentacles. Her name is Lala, I think. Lula. And the whole reason that she's on Earth is she's just attracted to Mike. She wants to take him on a date out in the stars. What's going on? All my lights are dying. I think Lula heard me. Mike is a cosmic chick magnet. Oh yeah, and Lula is voiced by the absolute legend Tara Strong. Tara plays Bubbles in Powerpuff Girls. She's Raven in Teen Titans. She's Timmy Turner. At the end of the day, Mike meets up with his friend Nick, played by our boy Noah Wiley. Shout out to Noah Wiley, who said he'd do an interview for this channel. When he saw the Under Wraps video, he commented on it. He liked it. We traded some DMs. He said he'd do an interview. He ghosted me. It's cool. Like you don't fit in on this planet Earth we call Earth. This is Patrick from the future editing this video. I say Noah Wiley. This is Noah Wiley. Okay? He's like from ER and that new show everyone's talking about. This is Adam Wiley. Stupid. Now he's never gonna come on the show and do an interview. Adam Wiley. That's who we're talking about here. Back to the video. Tag him in the comments. Maybe he will unghost us, do an interview about being in Under Wraps and in this awesome movie. So Mike's friend Nick and Caitlin, they meet up at Mike's house at night. All the aliens are in the treehouse and they're arguing with who's gonna get to take Mike. And his friends see that aliens are real and they're like kind of just cool with it. And Mike's had such a bad day, he's like, I'm just gonna pick one of them. I'm leaving Earth forever. He packs a bag. But as he goes outside, all of the aliens start freaking out because they say the Thode is coming.
A Thode! Run for the hills!
Good to see you. Time to go right now.
The Thode? The Thode. The Thode. The Thode, we're told by Malcolm McDowell, he comes and he snatches up specimens and he will be back over and over until he gets all the specimens on Earth. He's a real threat to everyone. Just then, really for no reason at all, in the middle of the night, Mike's best friend's little brother, whom he was telling the story to earlier, just like sees the lights in the treehouse and starts climbing up into the treehouse. It's like maybe 11 at night at this point. And then out of the portal, a giant tongue just comes and snatches him up and takes him into the portal. And the portal, or Stargate, closes. Now they're like, what are we going to do? So they come up with a really complicated plan. I will simplify it for you now. They're going to break into the bully's house dressed as aliens themselves. They're going to say, hey, Mike wants to challenge you right now in the middle of the night at his house. So they lure the bully there because he's a perfect specimen. I think because he's like a muscular jock type guy. When the bully jock Marcus gets to Mike's house, they take him up in the treehouse where the portal reopens because it senses a good specimen. Jock is there. It snatches Jock guy. They all jump in the portal after him. The plan worked. It turns out that the Thode runs an alien zoo. So he's put all these creatures in these little exhibits. The exhibit where the best friend's little brother is and Marcus the bully, it looks just like Mike's backyard. But then, right as they stumble upon the little brother and Marcus, the Thode shows up.
You were expecting someone much more, intimidating?
And this is the second movie in a row where the bad guy really doesn't have to disguise himself at all, but decides to. Because the Thode is just a human guy, and then all of a sudden he's like, I'm the Thode, don't be afraid. And he turns into like a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers bad guy. And he starts chasing after our protagonists. While all of this is happening, the best friend's little brother and Marcus sort of have a heart-to-heart, and the little brother tells Marcus all about the sci-fi stories that Mike likes to tell, and Marcus realizes that these sci-fi stories might be based on Mike's actual feelings of feeling left out, and Marcus sort of feels bad for him and has a change of heart. After running around the zoo for a little while, they trick the Thode into a cage, falling on him, effectively mouse-trapping him. They take his key. They free all of their friends and infect all of the aliens in the Thode zoo, and they go back through the portal. The end.
Wait! Why isn't the Stargate disappearing?
Oh no! You can't close a Stargate
If there's someone or something still traveling in it, right?
The Thode is midstream in the Stargate. I think that is an actual thing in Stargate SG-1, like the Stargate won't close. This is in the Stargate universe. I'll just tell you that. I'm waiting for a Goa'uld to show up. A Harcesis child. If you watch Stargate SG-1 at all, give me a weird reference down in the comments. The Thode shows up, it tongues Marcus, it grabs him, but they're all like struggling, and the dog Barnabas says, we better call the Intergalactic police. I don't know why he didn't do that like an hour ago. He calls them with his mouth necklace, and like pretty instantly this crazy intergalactic police officer shows up.
All right, Thode, hold it right there. Come where I can see it.
And he just arrests the Thode, like with handcuffs and everything.
Don't move and put your appendages behind your back.
It is the most convenient conclusion to a movie I've ever seen. It turns out Mike was not actually smart enough to send out the message to all of these aliens. When the lightning struck the satellite dish, it like boosted the signal in some crazy way. So guess what? They realize Earthlings are still dummies who have no real technology. They can't compete, and they're under the protection of the Thing. And that's it. The moral of this story is don't trust a disgusting slime monster, or friendship. Don't talk to strangers. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Check out the whole Disney Channel original movie playlist. We got tons of other movies. I don't belong here anymore. So I'll see you later. Hit subscribe. Goodbye.